Welcome to training for Service Unit Cookie Material Coordinators, and thank you for volunteering. You play an important role in helping our Girl Scouts get started with the Girl Scout Cookie Program. Our Girl Scout entrepreneurial experience relies upon adult volunteers like you to ensure our troop helpers have the materials needed to support their girls. This training will provide you with all you need to know to fulfill your responsibilities and be an integral part of your Service Unit Cookie team. Your position responsibilities are described in this training and will be sent to you via email as a checklist. In addition, there is helpful information on our product sales website, gscookies.etc.org/cookies. There will be a brief quiz at the end of this training, and you are encouraged to take notes. Keep an eye out for the green star, which indicates an answer you may need for a quiz question later on. If you've had questions that this training does not answer, feel free to email us at customercare@girlscoutsoc.org. You're also welcome to go back and view this training later. Now, let's get started! Okay, let's cover the specific tasks of your position. Your primary responsibilities are to get a roster of the troops in your service unit, receive materials in November and December, grab some friends and assemble the materials into troop packets, and distribute the materials to troops right away. Your first task is to get a service unit roster of troops in your service unit. You will need to connect with your service unit data management coordinator and ask for a roster of the troops in your service unit, as well as the number of girls in each troop. Your next task is to receive the cookie program and training materials. Jumbo envelopes, Girl Rewards flyers, receipt books, cookie sampler, and dot sheets will be shipped directly to you from ABC Bakers and should arrive after Thanksgiving in late November. Open the boxes right away and count them to ensure you have received enough of each item. Note if anything is missing directly on the packing list. Look through all the boxes as they arrive because some boxes will contain more than one item. Since many of the items are paper, be sure to bring the boxes indoors right away. Your Service Unit Cookie Manager will pick up additional materials at their training and pass them along to you. This will include family guides and troop plan books, which the volunteers will need to complete their training in December. Troop packets consist of the items listed on this slide, so you may want to pause this screen, grab your phone, and take a photo of this slide for future reference. You will not receive Girl Order cards or money envelopes. These will be mailed directly to Girl Scouts in January, just prior to the start of the cookie program. Give the cookie sampler to your cookie manager to share at a service unit meeting with leaders. Your cookie manager should also be given the packet of troop distribution sheets or dot sheets. If you need additional items or are missing anything, please email a copy of your marked packing list to show what was received and note any shortages to Cheryl Ledgerwood. Take a moment now to pause the screen and write down the email address for future reference. Your next task is to assemble the materials into a packet for each troop. Be sure to grab some friends and make the process easier. Inside each jumbo envelope, add a Girl Rewards flyer, a family guide for each girl, plus a troop plan book and 3 receipt booklets for the troop. Assume every girl in your service unit will be participating in the cookie program when counting out materials. If a troop has a co-troop cookie coordinator, please provide them an additional copy of the troop plan book. Finally, pass out the materials to your troops in December. Troops need these materials to set cookie goals, conduct family meetings, and be ready to place their initial cookie order in early January. Make it easy for troops. You can either set dates for troops to stop by your home to pick up supplies, or notify troops to pick up from a covered bin on your porch. Please distribute your materials before January. The January service unit meeting will be too late for most volunteers. If the troop cookie coordinator is planning on participating in an in-person training, remind them to bring a troop plan book, Girl Rewards flyer, and a family guide with them to training. A common question asked is, what should I do with extra materials? One idea is to bring the extra materials to service unit meetings for troops who need additional supplies. In some service units, the cookie manager will store the supplies for troops who need more. It is also okay to put packets and extra supplies in a covered bin on your porch for troops to pick up as needed. It doesn't happen often, but once in a while a troop will not pick up their materials. If a troop cookie coordinator doesn't respond to your request to pick up their supplies, try contacting the troop leaders. If you're unable to reach the troop leaders, notify your cookie manager. Perhaps they can connect with them at a service unit meeting. Your service unit data management coordinator can provide you with additional troop contact information if needed. If a troop tells you they are not planning to participate, try to find out more information. Do they need additional support with the cookie program? Share this information with your cookie manager. Consider finding a sister Girl Scout volunteer who may be interested in helping you and possibly taking on this role in the future. This concludes the online training for Service Unit Cookie Materials Coordinators. Thank you again for volunteering for this important position. We appreciate everything you do to support Orange County's Girl Scouts and for joining our cookie program team. Remember, information and answers to your questions can be found on the product sales website at www.gscookies.etc.org and in the weekly cookie program email newsletter. You may want to print out the Service Unit Cookie Materials Coordinator checklist to remind you of tasks as they need to be completed. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you need assistance. If you've jotted down any questions, please email them to customer care and we'll get back to you soon. Now it's quiz time. Once you've completed the quiz, download the Certificate of Completion from GSOC Learning. Then forward a copy to your Service Unit Cookie Manager so they know this stretch bonus requirement has been met. Great work!